Welcome to the Sarah Finkelstein Show, where we like to share valuable information to help you, your friends, and your family improve your financial life. And today's question that I pose to you is this: what do you do with the savings from being on a Medicare Advantage plan? Now, what am I talking about? Well, when you turn 65, you go on Medicare. And some people will opt for original Medicare and a supplement plan, which does have monthly premiums. And some people will opt for the alternative, which is a Medicare Advantage plan, also known as Medicare Part C. Now, a lot of the Medicare Advantage plans have no premiums, no monthly premiums, or some of them will have small monthly premiums. So where do the savings come from? Well, since you're not paying a monthly premium for the Medicare Advantage plan, you're saving money there. And since you're not paying a monthly premium for a prescription drug plan, you're saving money there. So people who have a Medicare supplement plan, that works hand in hand with original Medicare, which means they get to go to see any Medicare provider of their choosing anywhere across the nation. And they do pay a premium for that, depending upon where they're located in the country and depending upon which Medicare supplement plan they choose, because there are different ones, and they're all categorized by a letter. In other words, they're called by letter. Most popular supplement plan is called Plan G, as in George. So again, anybody who has a supplement plan has to pay a monthly premium for that plan. They also have to pay a monthly premium for a prescription drug plan. So if you're one of those people that is on a Medicare Advantage plan with no monthly premiums, you could be saving $300, $350 a month in premiums because you don't have a premium. Well, great. So my question to you is, what do you do with those savings? That $300 to $400 a month that you're potentially saving by not being on original Medicare and paying for a Medicare supplement plan and a prescription drug plan. What do you do? What do you do with your savings? Now, it all adds up, right? I mean, over the course of a year, 2, 5, 10, all of that adds up as long as you're healthy. Let me get back to that. So what do you do with your savings? Do you pay off debt if you have any? Do you go on a nice vacation with friends or family? Do you do household improvements? Take on a project in your home to beautify your home or make some necessary repairs? Or do you get a brand new wardrobe? Or maybe you're very wise and realize the importance of planning for your future for extended healthcare costs in retirement, and maybe you use the savings to pay for a long-term care insurance policy. Now, if you're very healthy and you hardly go to the doctor and you hardly end up in the hospital, certainly you can save money on a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, let's not forget that these Medicare Advantage plans do have co-pays, possibly co-insurance, depending upon the specific plan that you're on. And there is something called a maximum out-of-pocket. Now, remember, in life, we give something to get something else, right? We can't have it all. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So we give up something to get something else. So with the Medicare Advantage plan, because there are copays, there may be deductibles, there may be co-insurance, there is something called a maximum out of pocket. What is that? Maximum out of pocket actually protects you as a member of a Medicare Advantage plan in terms of your potential out of pocket exposure. Now remember, there's no premium, or some plans do have a small premium. But other than that, what do you pay? What are your costs? Well, your costs are when you go to your specialist, there's a copay. When you use the ambulance, there is a copay. When you use lab work, or when you end up in the hospital, there's a copay for being in the hospital. All of these copays add up, and the maximum out of pocket is like a ceiling. That is the most that you as a member of a Medicare Advantage plan will have to pay in any one calendar year. So the maximum out of pocket figure protects you in terms of your out of pocket exposure for your healthcare needs on a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, what happens if you become ill down the road? You develop some diagnoses. You have to go to several specialists. You're using the plan more than you did when you were just turning 65 and going on Medicare. Well, those copays, deductibles, and coinsurance can add up to reach that maximum out of pocket figure. And again, depending on the plan that you're on, those maximum out of pockets can be as high as $10,000. So when you sign up for a Medicare Advantage plan, make sure you understand all the ins and outs, all the copays that you will be responsible for. So once you go on Medicare, and typically it's at the age of 65, that's when everybody becomes eligible for Medicare. And of course, Medicare is the federal health insurance program for people 65 and older. Now, some people will not kick in their Medicare until they're 68 or 70 because they might still be working and have access to group health insurance. So they can delay signing up for their Medicare Part B. So Medicare is a very important decision. A lot of people don't realize that it is a very important decision because you can always go to a Medicare Advantage plan. They have to take everybody regardless of their health. So every year there's something called an annual enrollment period. October 15 to December 7 is when you could sign up for a Medicare Advantage plan. Let's say that you are on original Medicare and you have a Medicare supplement plan and you want to try out the Medicare Advantage plan. You would have to wait until that period. Again, October 15 to December 7. And then the plan would take effect the following January 1. So as I said, the Medicare Advantage plan has to take everyone. However, the Medicare supplement plan does not have to accept everybody. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're turning 65, there are no health questions with a Medicare supplement plan. They don't have to ask you because you're fresh into Medicare. You're guaranteed to get whatever plan you want. But let's say you start out with a Medicare Advantage plan because you like the potential savings and you don't mind being confined to a network. And let's say 5 years down the road or 8 years down the road, whatever it may be, you're not as healthy as you were when you first signed up for it at age 65. You've got some health issues, you're seeing a bunch of different specialists, and now you want to go back to original Medicare and pick up a supplement plan. Well, guess what? At this point, there are health questions on the application that you must answer, which means what? Basically, it means that your enrollment into the supplement plan is not guaranteed. If you're healthy, you'll have no issues getting the supplement plan. But after that initial enrollment period at age 65, and you want to get a supplement plan, you will have to answer health questions, and that means that you may be declined for a supplement plan. So it's important to understand how all of this works. And as a Medicare planning specialist, I'm here to help you, to answer your questions, and to help you get enrolled in the most appropriate plan based on your needs and your budget. You can find more segments of the Sarah Finkelstein Show on SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Rumble, YouTube, and Alignable. And I want you to join us on April 21st at 10:30 a.m., where we are going to be going live. I'm going to have a guest who is going to be speaking about the mortgage industry. So that's going to be a live event. So if you're on LinkedIn or Alignable or Facebook, you could join in live. If you cannot join live, of course, if you're on our email list, you'll get that in your email and you'll be able to view that show in your email. Of course, I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. I appreciate you being here. And one more tip for you. Are you on track to meet your financial goals? How do you know for sure? I suggest you go to this website and download the report with free financial tips. And that website is www.financialfitnessforever.com. Again, that is www.financialfitnessforever.com.